There's something surprising hiding in your fruit bowl right now, and if you're over 60, it could be quietly draining the power from your legs. Most of us grew up believing that all fruits are healthy, that eating more of them automatically means better strength and energy. But here's the shocking truth. Some popular fruits, the very ones we think are keeping us fit, can actually weaken leg muscles, slow circulation, and even make walking or standing more difficult over time. This might sound unbelievable, but new insights into how the aging body processes natural sugars, acids, and enzymes reveal that not every fruit is friendly to seniors. Certain types can increase inflammation, stress your joints, and interfere with muscle recovery, especially in your lower body. That's why today's video is one you don't want to skip. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn which 7 fruits could be secretly harming your legs and why eating them regularly can lead to stiffness, swelling, or loss of strength. You'll discover the real science behind how natural sugar in fruits like these can affect blood flow and muscle function in older adults. You'll also hear how acidity and certain compounds can make your joints ache, leaving you wondering why your legs feel heavy even when you're eating healthy. The information in this video could be the missing piece to understanding why your leg strength seems to fade no matter how much you walk or stretch. Each fruit we'll talk about might surprise you because some are often labeled as superfoods, but the truth for people over 60 is much more complicated.
By the end of this video, you'll know not just which fruits to avoid, but also what to replace them with so you can protect your mobility and maintain firm, reliable leg muscles. These changes are simple, but they can make a powerful difference in how strong and steady you feel each day. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness, because when you understand how certain foods affect your body at your age, you take back control of your health. Most people only focus on calcium or protein when thinking about leg strength, but what's often ignored is how fruit sugars, acids, and even digestive enzymes can either support or sabotage your muscle endurance. We're going to connect those dots for you in a clear and practical way, so you can start making smarter choices as soon as you finish this video.
So stay tuned till the end, because missing even one of these 7 fruits could mean continuing a habit that quietly weakens your legs without you realizing it. This video could change the way you look at fruit forever. And if you care about staying active, walking confidently, and keeping your legs strong well into your later years, this is knowledge worth having. Welcome to our channel, where we share real, science-backed insights to help you live stronger, longer, and healthier every day. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our next video that could help you stay fit, mobile, and full of life. Strong legs are the foundation of independence, especially as we grow older. Every step, every movement, every rise from a chair depends on the strength of your lower body. When that strength fades, daily life becomes harder. Tasks that once seemed easy, like climbing stairs or walking across a room, can start to feel like challenges. Leg muscles do more than move us. They keep our balance steady, protect our joints, and support circulation through the entire body. But with age, those muscles naturally weaken if they are not protected through the right nutrition and activity. Studies show that many seniors lose muscle mass faster than they realize, often leading to reduced mobility, slower reflexes, and even dangerous falls. Once balance and leg strength decline, confidence follows, and that can lead to a loss of independence. The truth is, no one wants to depend on someone else for support just because their legs no longer feel strong enough. That's why understanding what helps or harms leg muscles is not just about fitness, it's about freedom. Our legs rely on healthy blood flow, proper muscle recovery, and steady energy levels. What we eat every day plays a powerful role in maintaining these systems. The right diet fuels muscles, strengthens joints, and supports circulation. But when certain foods, even those considered healthy, start to cause inflammation or poor nutrient absorption, the legs are often the first to suffer. Diet can influence everything from how oxygen travels, to the muscles, to how efficiently waste is removed from cells. Over time, the wrong choices can make legs feel heavy, stiff, or weak. This connection between food and mobility often goes unnoticed because symptoms appear slowly. One week you're walking fine, and months later you feel less steady, not realizing that everyday eating habits are part of the reason. Among all the fruits people enjoy, one of the most surprising troublemakers for seniors is pineapple. Pineapple is often praised for its tropical flavor and natural vitamins, but it hides something that may not agree with older bodies. This fruit is very acidic and contains a strong enzyme called bromelain. In younger people, bromelain may help digest protein, But in seniors with sensitive digestion or mild joint discomfort, it can do the opposite. Bromelain can irritate tissues, increase inflammation, and in some cases interfere with blood circulation. When the body becomes more inflamed, especially around the knees and ankles, the legs feel tighter and more painful to move. Circulation problems also mean that muscles don't get enough oxygen or nutrients to stay strong. Over time, this can make the legs feel weaker, especially after walking or standing for long periods. For those over 60, it's not about completely cutting out pineapple, but about paying attention to how your body reacts. If you notice your legs feeling sore or stiff after eating acidic fruits, it might be your body's way of signaling that it's too much. Limiting pineapple and switching to gentler fruits like pears or ripe papaya can help reduce inflammation and keep circulation smoother. Small adjustments like this make a big difference in how your legs feel day to day. The foods you eat can either build strength or slowly take it away, and understanding that difference is one of the simplest ways to protect your mobility. Now let's look at the next group of fruits that may be doing more harm than good for your legs, even if they seem perfectly healthy at first glance. Bananas are often seen as the perfect quick snack. They are soft, easy to digest, and full of natural energy, which makes them popular among people of all ages. But for seniors, especially those over 60, this simple yellow fruit can sometimes cause more harm than good. Bananas are packed with potassium, and while potassium is important for muscle function, too much of it can create problems when the body isn't processing nutrients as efficiently as it once did. Many older adults have reduced kidney function or take medications that affect how their body handles potassium and fluids. When potassium builds up in the system, it can throw off the balance of minerals in the blood, leading to fluid retention, swelling, or a heavy feeling in the legs. Add to that the natural sugars in bananas, and you have a food that can easily raise blood sugar levels and cause small shifts in circulation. Over time, these small changes can make your legs feel tired, swollen, or stiff, especially toward the end of the day. The more fluid that collects in your lower body, the harder it becomes for your muscles to stay firm and responsive. Bananas may look innocent, but eating them too often or in large amounts can slowly add to circulation problems, particularly if you already notice ankle swelling or tightness in your calves. This doesn't mean that bananas are bad for everyone, but they can become an issue when eaten daily without balance. For older adults, moderation is key. Having a few slices occasionally and pairing them with protein such as a handful of nuts or a spoonful of yogurt can help reduce the sugar spike and keep energy levels steadier. Protein slows down how fast your body absorbs the sugar, giving you energy without the crash and protecting your circulation. The goal isn't to completely remove bananas, but to make sure they aren't working against your legs. When eaten the wrong way or too frequently, they can silently contribute to leg heaviness and discomfort that many seniors blame on age alone. Another fruit that looks harmless but can create similar issues is the grape. Grapes are sweet, juicy, and refreshing, and they often seem like a perfect healthy snack. However, what most people don't realize is that grapes are very concentrated in natural sugar, especially when eaten in large portions or in their dried form as raisins. The sugar in grapes is mostly fructose, which is processed differently than glucose. For aging bodies, this extra fructose can stress the liver and slow down circulation efficiency. When that happens, oxygen and nutrients take longer to reach the leg muscles, and waste products build up more easily. This leads to the familiar feeling of heaviness or weakness in the legs after standing or walking for a while. Seniors who enjoy grapes regularly might notice that their legs feel more swollen at the end of the day, but they don't connect that feeling to what they've been eating. The combination of sugar surges and reduced circulation is what makes grapes risky for people over 60 who are trying to maintain strong, flexible legs. The body's metabolism slows with age, so even natural sugars can quickly become excess energy that turns into fat or causes inflammation. Grapes, though healthy in small amounts, can work against muscle recovery and add to that sluggish, tired sensation in the lower body. A better option for seniors looking to protect their leg strength is to choose berries such as blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries. These have far lower sugar levels and a higher concentration of antioxidants that actually help fight inflammation and support circulation. By making a small change from grapes to berries, seniors can enjoy sweetness without the drawbacks that weaken their legs and mobility over time. Watermelon is often seen as one of the healthiest fruits to enjoy during the warmer months. It looks refreshing, feels light, and is made mostly of water, which makes people believe it's perfect for hydration. However, for seniors, watermelon can be a silent cause of leg discomfort and weakness. What many don't realize is that watermelon has a high glycemic index, meaning it raises blood sugar levels very quickly. When blood sugar spikes, the body releases more insulin, which can lead to sudden drops afterward. These quick rises and falls can make seniors feel tired, dizzy, or weak, and in the legs that translates to a loss of steady strength and endurance. Watermelon also contains natural sugars that, when consumed in large amounts, can cause the body to retain fluid, especially in the lower extremities. This can make ankles and calves swell slightly, making it harder to move comfortably. Even though it feels hydrating at first, too much watermelon can upset the delicate fluid balance that aging bodies need to maintain. The result is that your legs may feel heavier or more fatigued after eating a large serving. It's important to understand that as we age, our muscles recover more slowly and our circulation isn't as strong as it once was. That means any food that causes sudden sugar changes or excess fluid buildup will directly affect how strong and flexible our legs feel. Watermelon, though low in calories, can still strain that system if eaten in big portions. Some seniors notice that after eating watermelon, their legs feel tight or slightly swollen, especially around the ankles. This is because sugar swings and extra water retention can slow muscle recovery and make movement less smooth. It doesn't mean that watermelon must be completely avoided, but rather that it should be enjoyed in smaller amounts. A few cubes are fine, but large bowls can easily do more harm than good. Seniors can consider lower sugar melon alternatives such as cantaloupe or honeydew in small servings. These options have less impact on blood sugar and still offer hydration without causing uncomfortable swelling or weakness. Pairing a small portion of melon with a protein snack like a few nuts can also help stabilize blood sugar and keep energy more consistent throughout the day. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and tangerines are often praised for their vitamin C content and immune-boosting properties. But for seniors, especially those dealing with circulation issues or certain medications, these fruits can come with hidden challenges. Oranges and other citrus fruits are highly acidic and contain natural sugars that, when combined with certain prescriptions, can interfere with how the body processes fluids and nutrients. High acid intake can irritate the stomach and affect how minerals like calcium and magnesium are absorbed, which are essential for muscle health. Over time, this can contribute to reduced muscle efficiency and slower recovery after activity. Additionally, the citric acid can cause fluid retention in some individuals, leading to mild swelling in the legs and ankles. This swelling may not be noticeable at first, but over time it can make the legs feel heavier and reduce the ease of movement. For seniors, this issue becomes even more significant when considering circulation. The acids and sugars in citrus fruits can sometimes make the blood vessels work harder to maintain balance, especially if combined with medication that affects the kidneys or blood pressure. When circulation slows, the legs don't receive oxygen and nutrients as efficiently, which can make them feel fatigued or unsteady. It's not that oranges are bad, but moderation becomes crucial. Large servings can cause unnecessary strain, while smaller amounts can still provide benefits without side effects. A simple tip is to limit yourself to half an orange at a time and pair it with something that slows sugar absorption, like a few almonds or walnuts. This combination helps balance blood sugar and reduces the chance of swelling. By being mindful of how much citrus you consume, you can still enjoy their flavor and benefits while protecting your leg strength and keeping your circulation healthy enough to support daily movement. Green apples are often seen as the symbol of good health, crisp, refreshing, and full of fiber. But for seniors, these tart fruits can be a little tougher on the body than they appear. Green apples are more acidic than sweeter varieties, and that acidity can be harsh on the digestive system, especially for people whose stomach lining has become more sensitive with age. The acid can also trigger mild inflammation in the digestive tract, leading to discomfort, bloating, or even heartburn. When digestion is strained, it doesn't just affect the stomach, it affects the whole body. The nutrients that support muscle repair and strength, such as protein, calcium, and magnesium, might not be absorbed as efficiently. Over time, this reduced nutrient absorption can show up as weaker muscles, slower recovery, and less leg endurance. The body depends on good digestion to feed the muscles, and when that process weakens, even the best exercise routine can feel less effective. For seniors who enjoy apples daily, the type and texture matter. Green apples are firm and fibrous, which can be hard for weaker teeth or slower digestion to handle. This can lead to slower breakdown of food and less efficient nutrient extraction. When your body isn't getting all the nutrients it needs, Your legs, being the most used muscles, are often the first to show the effects. They may feel tired more easily, or you may notice that recovery after walking or climbing stairs takes longer. Instead of avoiding apples altogether, a better choice is to switch to softer varieties like red or yellow apples, which are less acidic and easier to digest. Eating apples slowly and chewing them well helps reduce the strain on digestion and allows the body to absorb nutrients more efficiently. Another simple trick is to eat them with a source of protein like yogurt or peanut butter. This slows the sugar absorption and provides amino acids that help maintain muscle strength. Paying attention to how your body feels after eating certain fruits can reveal a lot about what helps or harms your energy and leg power. Mango, on the other hand, brings a completely different kind of problem. Known for its sweet tropical taste, mango is one of the most sugar-dense fruits available. For younger people with fast metabolisms, that might not matter much, but for seniors, those natural sugars can quickly add up. Mangoes are what nutritionists sometimes call sugar bombs because even a small serving can spike blood sugar levels. When that happens, insulin levels rise sharply and the body begins to store excess sugar as fat. Over time, this extra weight can settle around the hips, thighs, and knees, putting more pressure on leg joints that are already working harder due to age. This extra strain can cause soreness, stiffness, and slower movement, making the legs feel heavier and less steady. The sugars in mango also contribute to inflammation, which can make muscles less flexible and joints more painful. Seniors who eat mango frequently may notice their legs feeling more tired or swollen, especially if their diet is already high in fruit sugar. While mango does provide vitamins and antioxidants, the cost for older bodies can be too high if portions are not controlled. The key is moderation. A few small cubes are enough to enjoy the flavor without overwhelming your system. Pairing mango with lower sugar fruits like kiwi or berries can balance the sweetness and reduce the sugar load. A portion of half a cup mixed with other fruits is plenty to satisfy your taste while protecting your leg strength. The goal is not to give up the fruits you enjoy, but to eat them in ways that support your body instead of draining it. Too much mango can lead to subtle but persistent stress on the muscles and joints, which over time makes walking or standing for long periods more difficult. Choosing lighter options and keeping an eye on sugar intake can make a big difference in how strong and steady your legs feel each day, allowing you to stay active and confident as you age. When you look closely at all the fruits that can cause leg weakness in seniors, a clear pattern begins to emerge. The main issue isn't that these fruits are bad, but that aging bodies handle their sugars, acids, and enzymes differently. High sugar and fructose levels in fruits like mangoes, grapes, and watermelon can overload the system, forcing the body to work harder to process and store energy. For seniors, this leads to slower metabolism and fluctuating blood sugar levels that disrupt circulation and muscle function. When circulation weakens, less oxygen and nutrients reach the leg muscles, and that's when fatigue, swelling, or weakness starts to appear. At the same time, fruits that are high in acid or enzymes, such as pineapple, oranges, or green apples, can increase inflammation inside the body. Inflammation is one of the silent causes of muscle stiffness, joint discomfort, and slower recovery, all of which directly affect how the legs perform. These reactions become even more noticeable when certain medications are part of daily life. Many older adults take prescriptions for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart health, and these drugs often change how the body manages sugar, water, and minerals. When those medications combine with fruits that are naturally high in potassium, acid, or sugar, the effects can double. The kidneys and liver, which are responsible for filtering and balancing nutrients, don't work as efficiently with age, so even small imbalances can lead to noticeable swelling or muscle fatigue. What might have been harmless at 30 can cause discomfort or strain at 60. The digestive system also slows down, meaning that large amounts of fruit sugars can linger in the system longer, turning into fat or inflammation instead of clean energy. That's why the same foods that once gave energy can now leave you feeling drained. Science supports this shift, showing that older adults need a more careful balance of fruit intake. Fruits are still valuable for vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, but the key is moderation and proper pairing. Eating large servings of high-sugar fruits in one sitting can spike blood sugar, but pairing a small portion with protein or healthy fats slows down digestion and keeps energy steady. For example, having a few slices of apple with almond butter or eating a handful of berries with Greek yogurt allows the body to absorb nutrients slowly and efficiently. This approach prevents sudden sugar crashes that weaken leg muscles and keep circulation smooth. The goal is not to avoid fruits entirely, but to understand how to make them work for your body, not against it. Choosing the right fruits can also make a big difference in maintaining leg strength and mobility. Lower sugar options like blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, cherries, and kiwi provide antioxidants that fight inflammation while keeping blood sugar stable. These fruits help the muscles recover faster and improve overall energy levels. Adding more variety to your diet while keeping portions moderate protects your joints and prevents the sluggish feeling that comes from sugar overload. Alongside fruit, maintaining a diet rich in protein and key vitamins is essential. Nutrients like vitamin D, B12, calcium, and magnesium are crucial for muscle repair and bone strength. Protein helps rebuild muscle fibers that naturally weaken with age, while minerals support nerve and muscle function. Even the best diet, though, works only when combined with regular movement. The legs are made to move, and consistent activity keeps the muscles engaged and the blood flowing. Simple exercises like seated leg lifts, calf raises, or short walks can strengthen the lower body and improve circulation. Good nutrition provides the building blocks, but movement turns them into strength. When seniors eat the right fruits in moderation, focus on balanced meals, and stay active every day, the body responds with better energy, improved leg strength, and more stability. It's about creating a routine that supports your legs from the inside out, fueling them wisely, keeping them active, and paying attention to the small choices that make a big difference in how strong and confident you feel with every step. If you're over 60 and want to keep walking strong and steady, it's time to take a closer look at what's on your plate. Those 7 fruits we talked about might seem harmless, but they could quietly be stealing your leg strength and energy without you even noticing. The good news is that you have the power to change that starting today. Try cutting back on just one of these fruits this week, or swap it for a better option like berries or kiwi, and pay attention to how your legs feel. You might notice less swelling, better movement, and more energy when you walk or stand. Small changes often make the biggest difference when it comes to health, and your legs will thank you for it. Remember, always talk to your doctor or dietitian before making big adjustments, especially if you take medication or have kidney or heart concerns. The goal isn't to give up fruit completely, but to make smarter choices that help your body stay strong and balanced. Your legs are your freedom. They carry you through every part of life, from simple daily tasks to the moments you cherish most. Treat them well by feeding them right and keeping them active. If this video helped you understand your body a little better, don't keep it to yourself. Tap the like button, share it with your friends and family who might need this advice, and help them protect their strength too. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video that could change the way you eat, move, and feel. Stay healthy, stay strong, and take care of those legs because they're what keep you moving forward every single day.